What's up, Docs Daily? It's Tuesday. It's December 9th, and we are live full effect, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm joined with Tony George and Griffin Murphy. I almost called you Tony Murphy and Griffin George. It's Tuesday. That means it's Monday part 2. But I'm joined with these two knuckleheads. They're here every Tuesday, joining me on a day with 2 NBA games, a ton of college basketball, which is the season, a nice NHL slate, and then overly analyzed Army-Navy game on Sunday or Saturday, Army-Navy game. What do we like today, boys? How we doing? How was everything over the weekend? What's happening?
Well,
Tony?
I'm crushing college basketball, but I got beat up last night. But other than that, 14-5 run. I sucked in the NFL. I did okay in college. NHL's rolling, one of my last 4 cards in a row. But okay. I was watching Craig and Lenny. I saw Craig and Lenny's video thumbnail. I haven't watched the video yet of the college football playoff games. If you're going to have 12 teams in the college football playoff, we got to get rid of political correctness. Why would you have 2 teams in there that are a 17 and a 21-point underdog? That's not that means that they're not one of the 12 best teams in college football. And I'm not making a case for Notre Dame.
I am.
I don't like Notre Dame personally. I give a shit less. They've been full of themselves for 30 years, their own TV contract, this, that, and the other. And as a matter of fact, in one of those games where Tulane is catching 17, which, by the way, their head coach has already taken another job. They've already played Ole Miss this year and got throttled, 45-10. And then you're going to put Alabama in there, and we're going to see a game we saw 2 weeks ago again.
Absolutely.
What are we thinking?
I actually think that, I'm happy that we have a playoff system. Okay, let's remember when we didn't and we just wanted this. I just don't think it's set up like college basketball. In college basketball, you can get a smaller school, that Cinderella school will go further, can do damage. That's not the same in football.
Right.
James Madison against Oregon.
Yeah, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get a run. You're just not. It's not the same. So I actually think it should be 16 teams.
The NCAA has set this up and destroyed college football. They've destroyed college football. So if you're going to frickin' have college football be the haves and the have-nots, and then you come down to a playoff system, and then we're going to let this little weak-ass sister in that's going to get his nuts handed to him on a platter. That's not football. If you're going to commit to something, at least commit to it. You've committed to the haves and the have-nots. So let the haves in. Okay? Yeah. Let Notre Dame in. Let Texas in.
Notre Dame should be in. They did everything after them.
Listen, I'm going to fight.
Okay, but then you got this argument. Why the frick do you play anybody in the non-conference schedule if it doesn't frickin' matter?
Nope. It doesn't matter.
You had your chance to beat Miami and you effed it up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And guess what? That should matter. Oklahoma beat Alabama already. So if you're going to pair them up in the seedings, don't pair them up again. If you got to have Alabama in there because they're frickin' Alabama and they're in the SEC and everybody wants to polish their nuts on the SEC nonstop and put Alabama up against somebody else other than someone that just kicked their nuts in. The whole system. It's hypocritical and it's repetitive and it's ridiculous. If you're going to have 12-team play, 64 teams, as Lenny brought up in NCAA March Madness, everybody gets a shot at the big time.
Right.
college football with all the billions of dollars at stake in the nil money pool, in the transfer pool, setting up teams like Texas Tech that it was a piece of shit last year, and this year they bought themselves almost a national title because of the money.
Right.
If you're going to play it that way, then play it that way. And sorry, James Madison. Sorry, Tulane. Nice year, but you're not one of the top 12 in the country.
They're not. They're just not. They're
not
just,
even close. It's not even a conversation. Everything Tony said is so beyond bold valid. It's ridiculous. Tulane against Ole Miss and James Madison against Oregon. What the hell are we talking about?
Hey,
I mean my rant's over. I'm not Dave Portnoy on Barstool asking for Pete Carroll's murder. Because he kicked the field goal. I mean, but that was a legitimate rant.
Listen, I'm minus the murder part. I'm on the same side as Dave Portnoy, though. I'm just saying there was something fishy there. I've heard multiple stories.
Vegas?
Yeah, I heard multiple stories. I heard Pete Carroll heard Bronco fans in the stands talking about how they already cashed that ticket, easy money, and it pissed them off. So he went out there and screwed him on the spread. I heard that story. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'll dive down that rabbit hole. I'm looking for rabbit holes to dive down. But yeah, I got burned by that. I was one of those people.
Well, I mean, whether Pete Carroll incented it or not, what about the referee throwing the flag? That was
there's a lot of question marks.
Carroll.
Yeah, listen, if I saw Pete Carroll at a local grocery store, if you don't think I'm going to push my cart into his car in the freaking parking lot, you're wrong. I would. I'd trip that old bastard down the fruit aisle. I would.
How do you keep a job at Fox Sports College Game Day with Fox when you're going on a video rant, dropping F-bombs every other word, and asking for a coach's murder in this day and age?
Prison,
murder,
reservation that nobody really pays attention to it. Like, it's comical. At some point, he's so far off the reservation that
but that's how
nobody takes him serious. Like, it's just
that's how and by the way, that's how Barstool built the brand and made him a multi-gazillionaire.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite Barstool moments of Big Cat is when he went to he spent a week in Detroit, and he ended it going to the MAC championship. It was like 10 years ago or whatever, and he got absolutely day drunk at a casino in Detroit, and then went to the MAC championship, and he was asking people from Bowling Green was in it, and he was asking people, do you think Bowling Green has the most STDs in the MAC conference? And people were like, what? It's great. And
Griffin, I got day drunk in Vegas at the Orleans, and then went to the West Coast Conference Finals.
Zaga, baby.
We didn't insult anybody. We just
we did not.
The Orleans is a good time. The Orleans is a very good time.
Oh yeah,
got drunk.
Yeah, that's a good time for me. But I would have liked to not seen James Madison and Tulane in there. Watch one of them up. I just don't see either one of them competing in this game.
The playoff is a mess. I'm
excited.
The Tulane game has some cursory interest just because Kiffin's gone,
right?
And they're not the same team without him. Obviously, they're not. I mean, the play calling just so. How do they respond? Tulane's got nothing to lose. They played hard for their coach, even though he took another job. They played hard for their coach in that AAC game. They got the win over North Texas, so they haven't thrown in the towel. But, that might bring the 17 into play there slightly. But Oregon can name the score.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah,
Oregon. They
shouldn't
even be on the same
Oregon.
field with each other. I mean, core position to core position across the entire gridiron. There's not a single person on James Madison that's going to be able to outplay Oregon in this matchup.
No.
21.5, and the total's at 50.5. What does that tell you? Oregon's going to score all the points.
And James Madison struggled for 3 quarters in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, Troy, come on, dude.
Troy, what are we talking about? This is ridiculous.
What about the bye? The bye, like, I mean, Texas Tech waiting for Oregon to just call the score on James Madison. Does that affect Texas Tech more, or does because Oregon doesn't, obviously they know they can just call the score in that game against James Madison. They just want to get help. They want to get out of this game healthy.
Right.
Based 100%.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't think.
I mean, so I worry that Oregon we just got to win. No more style points. We just need the W to get to the next round.
I like where your head's at.
You're gonna have that too, but that's why there's no value in betting them. I mean, not even maybe first half line if you love them, because they'll probably play their starters through the first half. That's what you should be looking at.
Okay.
Nothing for the game. And the teams with the bye, they're just lying in wait. They're practicing just like normal weeks. And every team that's got a bye is a total badass. In my opinion, Indiana's the best team in the country. They've proven it all year long. Ohio State, you saw some deficiencies offensively with them. They don't have that. If they're saying that Ohio State's quarterback's a Heisman Trophy candidate, I'm telling you, you're crazy.
Absolutely.
I'd take Avia and Vandy over him. Mm-hmm. I mean, in a heartbeat. So, you're probably looking at Indiana having the Heisman Trophy winner at quarterback, and it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun.
I like that Miami Texas A&M game too. I think that's going to be a.
I think Texas A&M rolls them off the field.
So do I. You got Cristobal now in a huge game. In a huge game. Been spotlighted on him, under scrutiny. Texas A&M at one point in time during this year, I thought was the best team in the country.
That's fair.
I thought that about Miami at one point in the season. And then this team, I mean, I get it, they're 10-2, but they showed a lot of regression throughout the entire season. Biggest was at the quarterback spot with Carson Beck. He just didn't turn out to be who I expected him to be throughout the entire season. Miami was sound throughout the year, but I think Texas A&M rolls them in this one.
Breaking news. Lenny, you want to hit the breaking news button? I got breaking news.
Hold on. I'm not
ring the bell, baby.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers starting quarterback who's injured, Dylan Raiola, going to the Missouri Tigers. Nebraska fired his uncle this week, who was the offensive line coach, as they should have. They picked up Georgia Tech's offensive line coach. He brought a 5-star commit with him as well, who just entered the portal and ended up at Nebraska. We're probably going to keep the quarterback that replaced Raiola, but nonetheless, Raiola, word is he is gone. And Missouri is in the portal. They're going to offer him a bunch of money. He's the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's soft. He's overrated. They can have him.
I was going to completely elaborate on that too as well, Tony. I don't think Raiola is worth a shit, to be completely honest with you. Him going to Missouri, having to back up and replace Perbula, I don't see that whatsoever. And then obviously
you couldn't cut it in the Big Ten. You're gonna go play in the SEC.
I don't get the move.
Some of these guys already think they're like Hall of Famers. Like they've already in their head, they're already in the NFL. And to Tony's point, you couldn't make it the Big Ten. You're gonna go to the SEC. Like, bro, calm down. Maybe the MAC. Maybe the MAC, bro.
Send him over.
Speaking of Big Ten, I'm just telling you. Let's switch gears to basketball. I've got a free play in the Big Ten, but I got a question for Griffin.
Hit me.
Is Michigan at the point where they just lay almost 20 points against a one-loss Nova team? Or is that where we're at with Michigan? Is that how good they are?
It has to be.
Do they come down to earth? Does Nova give them a game?
No, I believe that this number is sit where it's set because of a reason. There is no reason. The market does not have a good read on Michigan. This team's undefeated, and they've nearly blown out every single team that they've played this far. Villanova, they're 7-1, but if you look at their games, you could see inside that if against the spread, they're right around those numbers. So the book knows exactly how to mark this Villanova team. While on the other flip of the coin, they don't know how to price Michigan. So in a situation like this is where I lay the 16.5 points because the market is incenting. They're throwing love the other way with an expectation that this is going to be a blowout with Michigan. I love them. They're perfect 8-0 on the season. You don't want to sell during a bull run, and that's exactly what the situation here is. Ride the trend and jump on board.
Well, if you watch them play Gonzaga in that tournament out in Vegas, and if you and I were living there, we'd have been there, Griff, but we're not anymore. Unfortunately, but
I hear you.
The way they blew out Gonzaga and put them over their knee and just kicked their balls in, and then turn around and watch Gonzaga do what they did at Kentucky over the weekend. Is Michigan really that good? I don't know, but man, they're scary good right now.
I mean, dude, Auburn by 30, Gonzaga by 40, Rutgers by 40. I mean, the market can't read this team. Their closest game was game 2 of the season against Wake, which was 85-84. And those first 4 games of the season, you cannot look at those as references. You have to follow after that. And that's where the market starts really getting good reads on these teams, because that's when obviously the outburst happens. After 4 or 5 games, these guys have played together. They know how to roll. They know how to set each other up. So that's when all of this comes into fruition. So for Michigan, this team, their last 5 games, they played everybody. They beat them all by 40. So how do you read a team like this? You throw love the other way, but at the same time, that's the expectation of you're trying to catch kind of a falling knife. That's where jump on the trend. That is your friend. Give me Michigan here again. Lay the 16.5 points.
Still out of the Big Ten, right there.
You with your damn
the longest active winning streak in Division I college basketball. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, who absolutely beat the dog shit out of Creighton over the weekend, I might add, on Sunday. I passed on them. I shouldn't have, but you always worry about Creighton, Nebraska. It's always a tight one. But nonetheless, the Huskers continue to roll. If you pay attention to Doc Sports' YouTube channel, which you should, with all the free plays coming in, a lot more free plays now from all the guys. I do have Ohio State tonight up plus 3.5 against Illinois for a freebie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who was your play?
Ohio State and Illinois. He's got a free pick.
Me too. I'm on Ohio State as well.
Well, let's talk about that game since everybody's got a free pick on it.
Well, we got a lot more free plays on the channel, baby.
Well, we do. We got a shitload of free plays on the channel now. Lenny's the producer. He's stepping it up. We're giving everybody a lot of content. So sift through all the plays. You'll find Lenny's doing a hell of a job putting up all the thumbnails, but I did put up Ohio State, and I opened up a 4.5, went down to 3.5. It's interesting. Other than neutral floor games, this is Illinois' first true road game. Mm-hmm. I know everybody's worried about those 2 7-footers they got, but hey, Tilly, he's a 7-footer that Ohio State's got. He's no slouch. The best player on the floor is Thornton for Ohio State, and bear in mind, Ohio State, number 5 in the country. They're shooting 53% from the floor for the year. Catching points at home. I like it in open up Big Ten play here.
Big bodies in the paint as well. Getting 3.5 against an Illinois team with that deceiving rank 13 mark in front of their names.
Yeah.
Same type of situation I talked about with Michigan, Ohio State. Other than their 1 loss this season, the market does not have a good read on this team. So what do? They cause scarcity, and that's what they do. They lay 3.5 points with a ranked Illinois team coming in, where Ohio State, everybody knows them as the college football team. There's no speculation on this team as far as college basketball. They're starting to prevail right now. This team's on a rocket right now, and I believe they're going to come in as well. I'm backing them in this one too, Tony, at plus 3.5. I free played this one on YouTube. You guys can check it out on the channel if you can find it.
You free played it with me?
I guess so. I guess we broke the rules, man.
I had no idea you had I didn't know you knew.
When did you put it up?
10:30.
Oh, well, I did it last night.
No, I don't look on the channel. I don't give a rat's ass what you guys are doing.
I know. There's this whole spreadsheet we have, which everybody could use, but nobody does. I'll give everybody access to it in the chat too. I mean, nobody will use it there either. I'm just saying.
Tell me to put up more college picks, and
I'm not bitter about the spreadsheet at all. I'm just saying.
Well, here,
Listen,
here I'll give
Five,
you another one since I doubled up with Griff. But by the way, free plays are half unit max because their best bets are our premium card.
agreed.
But when you got two studs like Griff Murphy and Tony George on the same side, you bump that up to a unit. So that's what you can use the free pick section on Doc's YouTube channel for as a barometer.
Boom.
When two guys are on two sharp sons of bitches, good looking, or on the same side. I'll give you one.
Exactly what I should have put on the thumbnail. These two sharp sons of bitches know what they're talking about.
There you go.
That's what I should have done on the thumbnail. I'll do it next time, sure.
But I'll give you another one that I know one has up. Tim Miles coaching there at San Jose State, laying about 7.5 points tonight against Long Beach State. Miles out of Colorado State, coached at Nebraska, got fired, brought in Hoiberg, and then he went down to San Jose State. He's done a nice job at San Jose State. Tim Miles is a good basketball coach. He's probably going to land up another Power 4 team one of these days soon. But he has his hands full tonight. I like Long Beach State plus the number tonight. They've got a really good transfer in there from Syracuse. I'm going to say it's Majestovich, so that's somewhere Eastern European dude. But nonetheless, 6'8" player. Gavin Skykes, also good player for Long Beach here. Getting 20 a night. I think Long Beach State makes this a game. Take the points there.
Nice.
I'm on the same boat with you, Tony. I was just doing a little bit of homework right now while you were talking about the game, and
you're not supposed to double up on free plays.
I go the other way. Go the other way with it. Damn it. No, I like it. Long Beach State, they've burned people on back-to-back games. They were catching 7.5 their most recent game, and then the game before that, they were catching a number as well. They failed to cover both of those spreads by about 2 to 3 point differential in both of those games. You've got a San Jose State team that's 4-5 on the year, which isn't impressive, and they're almost laying double digits here at 7.5. So that's once again causes scarcity, and what scarcity opens up is vulnerabilities in the market. So again, I like that as well, Tony. I'd take the points with Long Beach State here.
Anybody getting involved with USC laying all those points?
No.
Oof.
No.
I don't like the in-state. I don't like laying a big number like that. That's the reason.
San Diego Torios, or it's basically Oreos, but with a T in the beginning. No, I'm good.
I take a look at the over.
Well, it's all USC. They're going to score 72,000 points tonight.
157.5. Both of these teams are going to come out as competitive as they can be. Obviously, it's an in-state rivalry type of matchup. Obviously, not a rivalry. USC is going to blow the hell out of them. But at the same time, both of these offenses can score points. That total's telling us something because a lot of people will bite on this. In-state usually screams competitive, slow, low-scoring games. So this is kind of a reverse flip for me. Give me the over 157.5.
Can I tell you what my degenerate play of college basketball is?
Can't wait.
I know you're sitting on your pins and
I
needles
love it.
right now.
I love these.
I'll even. I mean, I could. Let me hold on. I got a tension thing.
We love it when you give degenerate plays, and then Griff and I fade you the other way and take out.
Rhode Island.
Who the hell are they playing?
They're playing McNeese.
Oh, okay. All
right. Rhode Island 7-3. They're 4-0 at home.
Ooh.
Lenny?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead. This is the value of watching Doc Staley. I'm going to give you one play off my premium card tonight. I have a triple header. Rhode Island.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's go. Look at that. We don't even talk. We don't even listen.
No, we didn't. This isn't scripted.
It was live.
This is live. This is not scripted.
Bite on that. Everyone knows McNeese State from last year in the tournament. Yeah. They're all going to bite on that same record.
I love Rhode Island. I'm just saying for
that laying 1.5 ain't that bait.
I'm just saying.
They're baiting.
Yeah, I put about a 2.5. I don't know where the line's at now. I haven't looked since.
2.5. Yeah, right there. I mean, I got greedy and went money line on it, but whatever.
We've got a flat bet triple header.
Anything on the NHL?
I've got one play out tonight. I had one circled, and when the line came out, I put it up. I did the same thing yesterday. I talked to Griff about 6 a.m. yesterday, and I said I had Calgary circled, and they were minus 110s in that game, and I didn't look past that game. Now, I know Lenny has bet at least 3 to 4 draws already. I just want to know what they are.
I don't have I have one draw tonight. One.
Okay.
I had 2 last night, but I also have Calgary. So
Get
the
them the
draws
crowd.
are very easy.
Get 'em
They're
the
half
crowd.
units. The draws are half unit plays. They're plus 320 to 40, half unit, ping, ping, pow, boom, bang, pow. But yeah, I'm on a lot of hockey today.
I liked hockey today. I like the board today.
It's a big card.
Yeah.
It's a big card. There's going to be man, I'm going to tell you right now that the Winnipeg Jets are broken, folks. So they're just an automatic whoever's playing them on the puck line. The Jets don't have a goalie right now. They're bad right now, and the Dallas Stars are going to take advantage of it. So that's why I'm on the Dallas Stars tonight.
I like this. I didn't hear your breakdown. Did you mention their backup goalies in?
Yeah, Winnipeg's broken.
Hellebuck's out till January.
Yeah, until he's back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give them a shot in hell. They'll win some random games, but their offense is bad right now. They're all kinds of messed up. So
I mean, Dallas
Stars, I think, are probably one of the top 5 teams in the NHL. They're gonna go deep in the playoffs in the West.
They're 10-1-4 on the road this year. 25.
And Colorado's still the best team in hockey.
Agreed.
Everybody freaking out. They lost the game the other day. I'm
you guys,
they lost this year.
You using any of Wade's, the tickets? The guy that owns Docs. You can go to. We got season tickets. Have you gone to any yet?
I haven't went to no game this year. No.
Got to. They're on the road today.
Yeah. No, not this year. I went to a few last year. They're in the
great seats, man.
Oh, it's electric in there. Yeah, it's one of the best hockey games you're going to go to.
There's not a bad spot in T-Mobile Arena, though. I say that all the time.
Especially those seats.
I've sat all the way up. I've sat all the way down, and I've had a good time both times. So, NBA
I'll give out
today too. Oh yeah, talk to me about NHL. What do you got going on?
Yeah, I'll give out a quick free play here. I mean, you look at this Philadelphia Flyers line right now. They're minus 175, and that total sitting at 5.5. So that gives us an incentive that it's going to be a low-scoring game. The minus 175 or minus 175 is screaming 60-minute money line. Get them down to like minus 125. That's where I reverse flip this play, and I take the Sharks plus 1.5 in this one. I think the Sharks are the better play here. That total's telling us a lot. The line's telling us a lot. That's where I reverse flip on this play. You can go down the board right now. Carolina minus 210. That's screaming either puck line or 60-minute money line play as well. Edmonton against Buffalo, same type of situation. And Colorado versus the Predators. So you kind of want to find the scams inside of that. Which team's going to cover the puck line, which one's going to lose outright, and which one's going to cover the 60-minute money line. And that's where you start reverse flipping with psychology. And that's where I go with all of these. So give me the Sharks is plus 1.5 for this one.
The Bruins and the Blues are the tie, just so you guys know.
What's that?
The Bruins and the Blues are the tie. St. Louis and Boston. That's your draw tonight.
I got a premium in this one tonight.
Yeah.
Anything
I know what Griff's got in that one.
That's fair. Anything under 5.5 and a coin and in a line that's kind of a coin flip type game, I'm automatically going to the excuse me, I got a VIP right to the draw window. But
it's logical. I like it. Tight line, tight total. It's telling you it's going to be a competitive game. Why not take the one?
Hey, don't bet the Edmonton Oilers. I did. Okay. And the Sabres are going to screw me tonight like they always do. So save your money. Don't bet the Oilers.
I'd be on plus 1.5.
I'm going to lose. Because the only thing good ever come out of Buffalo was chicken wings. Okay. That's it. Other than that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just a look ahead. The NFL opening line report's out.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that game this weekend? Buffalo part 2 at New England. New England off a bye. Buffalo laying 1. Real high total, around 48. Wow. Man, I mean, I tell you what, Buffalo got gifted a game by Joe Burrow this weekend. They were looking to get beat again, man.
That game was chaos too, though. The snow. I mean, what the hell are you gonna do in a situation
that's just
like
but
that?
with that,
you're playing Madden. I'm like, this is awesome. This is who set the weather on this game? This is awesome.
It was.
You think that the Patriots at 11-2 are good enough to sweep Buffalo? The thing about the Patriots, and I've said it all year long, everybody goes, well, they got a weak schedule. They haven't played anybody. They got a weak schedule. What do they do when they play a weak schedule? They beat the shit out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That game against the Giants, I could not get over how physical they were. They beat the shit out of the Giants physically. I mean, physically pounded them. And Buffalo does not fare well against very physical teams.
No, and Buffalo's big issue this year has been defensively, and you've got Drake May coming in as right now one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. But can this keep going on with Vrabel, Drake May, the 10 game win streak? I mean, I didn't expect it. I knew they were going to be competitive this year, but 11-2. I don't know. I don't mess around with the Patriots. I don't bet on them. I don't bet against them. This team's just too much for me right now.
Buffalo game of the year. Buffalo game of the year. Free play game of the year. Give me the bill.
Oh my God.
I mean, you go with the vet for sure.
Yeah.
And by the way, what the frick are these guys doing laying 4.5 to anybody?
Yeah, right. Listen. I got nothing for that. I was going to ask you that, but I didn't know if you were upset about last week. So
who gives a shit?
I'm not upset about last week. I had the Chargers, or I had the Texans, and I had the under. You got all that for free on Doc's YouTube channel, by the way. And Fairbairn, there,
and he hit his prop.
He hit his prop. This guy has kicked no less than 2 field goals in every game since September 21st, and he did it again. That was on the Prop Madness show.
Yep.
Which, by the way, Lenny, I wanted to switch gears real quick because I know you're fat and sassy because your Lions hung 44 on the Cowboys defense. Don't start breaking your arm, patting yourself on the back yet.
Yeah, right.
However, who do you think is the best team in the NFC? Is it Seattle or LA Rams?
That's the Rams. There's not a question about it.
Griffin?
Rams.
Okay.
Here's what, but I say this.
And you're playing them this weekend, is why I'm asking.
This is a loss for us. I got no qualms about this. I think we can maybe win out after this because then we could beat the Steelers. We could beat the Steelers. We could definitely beat the Vikings. And hey, toss your coin in the freaking air when it comes to the Bears. Toss that coin in the air.
I'll take that.
Is that the season finale?
Yes, that's our season finale.
Griffin.
Held out fear.
I got an idea. Griffin and I got to fly to Vegas and watch the season finale with Lenny.
Come on with it.
Circa Mega Bar.
Is that it is. That's the last game of the year.
It's the last game of the year. I'm telling you, the script is written.
Hey, I'm in.
Merry freaking Christmas.
The script is written.
Griffin wants to play Krampus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Lions can lose one more game, I think, and that's the Rams, and then they can finish 11-6, and that'll give them in the wild card. After they beat Pittsburgh by the skin of their teeth somehow, they'll beat the shit out of the Vikings because the Vikings are screwed, and then it'll come down to the Bears game.
That's going to be...
Your schedule's hard the next 3 weeks.
So is Green Bay's.
Do you think what was the deal? How bad of a game do the Commanders have to play to get beat up by Minnesota 31-0 with McCarthy at quarter? How unprepared are you to play? And now you got them Minnesota playing Dallas with a total around 48 on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas might score 48 by themselves.
That is the best bet on the board as far as if you just first initial thought on this game, you absolutely lay it with the Cowboys in this matchup. The Vikings
it's up to 6.
Absolutely drilled. I'd lay the 6 with the Cowboys in this matchup immediately. They're going to torch them in this game. McCarthy just had himself a great
Everybody's going to have great pause. Great pause because of that 31 points they hung on Washington.
But did they forget 1-4?
That's the only reason that line didn't open up at 7.
1-4 last 5, 5-8 on the season. That's what everybody forgets to look at. What they do all year, and that's the shit.
Just look at their quarterback position, okay? The Vikings suck. The coach sucks. I hope he stays with the Vikings for a lifetime contract. I hope the quarterback whisperer stays there forever. Forever, I hope he's. And I hope the guy from Green Bay, I hope that dumbass with his haircut, that guy's hair is weird, man.
You talking about LaFleur?
LaFleur, yeah, it's like a part and slicked over. Like, calm down, dude.
I mean, that guy's just destroyed us.
Too.
How about 44-year-old Phillip Rivers trying out today for the Colts?
Listen, I think
how bad is it at the Colts? And you bring in your rookie, and he blows up his knee. You got the backup quarterback was the tight end, who's a rookie, Warren. From was he from Notre Dame or whatever, or Michigan or wherever he's from, or Penn State. At the end of the day, you got to bring in Rivers. He's coaching down at Fairhope, Alabama. By the way, if you've never been to Fairhope, Alabama, you need to be. The Hilton Grand is down there. They got 2 Robert Trent Jones Jr. courses in that town, right across the bridge from Mobile, Alabama, Mobile Bay. Unbelievable town, Fairhope, Alabama. Trust me, got to stay at the Hilton Grand. It's one of the oldest Hilton hotels there.
There you go.
But nonetheless, he's coaching high school football there. But somebody somewhere has got to land in Indianapolis quick, or they're going to be completely out of the race. That's a devastating blow for them.
Terrible. Terrible. They finally had a quarterback.
I mean, everybody's going to write them off, but like, I mean, I don't. You got to have somebody's got to be able to play quarterback. You can't tell me that at 32 teams have 32 practice squads, and you call Phillip Rivers.
Well, it's that or Riley Leonard right now.
I mean, there's got to be somebody else.
We'll sell him Gordon Minshew.
Where's Anthony Richardson?
He played there last year,
bro. It's Gardner Minshew. Man.
I mean, doesn't
we've been doing this shit?
I know. I don't know his name. Minshew Magic. I don't know his freaking name.
Dude.
Hey, Ryan Fitzpatrick is not doing nothing on Thursday.
Yeah, it's magic.
I mean, that guy's doing nothing. Dan Orlovsky, he can handle the ball. I mean, he's smart. You might get Troy Aikman out of the booth if you give him enough money. Hell, Tom Brady looks like he could still play.
He can still spin it.
He's thinking about it. He's announcing these games, bro, and he wants to be down.
Dude, I heard him announce that Dallas Cowboy Lions game, and you could tell he wanted to call plays. Is what he wants to do. He wants to call plays.
The whole game, he was against Bears Packers. That entire game, he was calling every single route of what
he's like, audible to this.
Yep,
audible to this. I want a camera on him in the booth.
Yeah,
20 all the time, because I could just imagine him. Check. He should audible. Mike, audible. I can just see him right now. That would be.
No, I like him in the booth. I do. I like listening to him. I don't like Romo. I can't deal with him.
I like Romo. I like
Tony Romo. Joe Buck. I can't stand Joe Buck.
No,
but I love Aikman.
Yeah.
Yep, me too.
I'd like to see Romo.
Plus, I like the fact that he blows a nice big spliff before he goes on the air every time.
He's so high as hell.
He sure looks like it.
I mean,
always his eyes are bloodshot.
Oh man!
Now here you go. He says, "Brady will be the Raiders' next quarterback next season."
Yeah, Mark Davis be pissed if he took the Colts job since he owns part of the Raiders.
Yeah, I could just imagine.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. We're going to wrap this up here. Tell them what you got going on at the site. Tony George, what do you got going on tonight?
We got a triple header in college basketball, one of which I gave you, and that is called the Detroit Lenny Degenerate Game of the Year on Rhode Island as part of the triple header over at DocSports.com. And we got a 4-unit NHL best bet rolling in the NHL right now. Last 4 cards, all cash. And I have a rare 3. We got the NBA Cup going on, so limited NBA play stay. But I got the side play winner for you in the Orlando-Miami game.
Okay.
That's it. That's what I got going on.
What do you got going on today?
I am rolling right now in college hoops, 16-7 in my last 23. I have a 6-unit play tonight at 7 p.m. NHL's been really hot too as well. I'm 20-12 in that. In my last 32, I would say, for about $2,000 in profit. Just a 2-unit selection, or two 2-unit selections tonight. 3-unit soccer prop that goes off in about an hour and a half. And I passed on the NBA hardwood today. No value. Didn't like it at all.
There's plenty of value in that Orlando-Miami game.
Well,
you just not seeing it because you're a young buck. The follow experience
protecting
tonight,
risk
today,
today.
right
We got
here.
a lot out on this college hoops game. We're protecting risk today. We'll call it that.
I can't stand that there's 2 games on the NBA, and I have 2 plays in the NBA. I like both games.
That's a lot more degenerate than Rhode Island.
Yeah, probably. I'm just listen. Whatever. Rhode Island to the window. Good luck unless you're against us. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. See you guys on the next one.